Hello everyone, today we're going to have a look at this amazing knife I just got recently, which is Microtech. I'm going to do only a first impression video today, and please make sure you subscribe to this channel to watch the full review, which is coming up very soon. You don't want to miss out. So first of all, this knife is very hard to get. I'll tell you, they actually announced the knife at the beginning of last year, and I only managed to get it like the end of the year last year, just before Christmas. Microtech has some strange production plannings where they announced the knife forever ago before the knife's actually gonna come out. And so that's kind of quite annoying, but when I finally got the knife, there's actually definitely a lot of things that I really enjoyed. So let's jump into it. I really enjoyed a lot of the machining and the details they put in on the knife, and just displayed the kind of reputation Microtech has always been known for, which is sort of precision as well as quality. And this knife has very fine machining everywhere, and the G10 and all the rounded spine, which is that's going to take a lot of work, a lot of time, machining time as well. So $250 US, I think the knife is a very good deal. So that's very good for anyone who wants to just buy a Microtech knife, and they don't want to spend $300 to get the SOCOM Elite, which is, you know, like typically not that cheap. And I think this is kind of like the price that you usually typically pay for Benchmade or Spyderco, but Microtech is reasonably rare and hard to find, and the quality level on this thing is higher than most of your mid-range Spyderco or Benchmade, because there's so much details in machining. And look at the rounded spine here. I think it's a very good deal. And here's a quick sharpness test. The knife is very sharp. You can push cut. So even with just the secondary edge. And the first thing I ever really noticed when I first unboxed this knife is that the handle is very small. I'll say, like, you know, for my hand size, which is medium to sort of like small hand size, that's already very small. So I don't think anyone with big hands are gonna find it very good. But that's just something that I find perhaps doesn't make you, it's not particularly bad in terms of like outdoor sort of bushcraft situations. I think it's only a thing that maybe if you use this knife for self-defense, there's a bit of a lack of space in here for you to grab on. Say if you are nervous and likely to drop your knife. The other thing is the steel on this knife is Elmax, which is not a bad thing, but I really wanted to get the 204p, which is currently the production. The Microtech company is actually aiming at doing the 204p for all their knives, but at times they just seem to run like a batch of 204p or M390. But then you can never predict what they're gonna actually do. And when you buy any of these Microtechs from websites like Knife Center, most of the websites just can't tell you what sort of steel they're gonna use. So it's a bit of like a lottery. I'm just glad it's not D2, which is, I'm not willing to pay $250 for D2, like, you know, when you can pay the same amount of money to get, say, Elmax or 204p. So that's something to look out for. As far as I know, Blade HQ, they actually sell these knives while specifying what steel it is going to be on. So less surprise for you. You can check it out. But if you don't care about the steel, just get it from like Knife Center or Blade HQ and any of these major knife, the knife distributors. And so yeah, it's a very great and solid built knife. Like the thickness on this thing is quite unusual for this sort of sized knife. So you can put it through some real hard use. And I can put like a link to the description section of this video, which it will link you to one of the knife reviewers. He used the knife to pry open stuff like real hard, and he uses knife really hard. So these things can handle a lot of stress. Anyways, that concludes my review today. I'm going to do a full review which covers every single detail that I observed from this knife since I got it. So you definitely want to check out that video, which is coming up soon. So please stay tuned, subscribe, okay, and share my video if you liked it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.